Hannah, Janae, and Serena. Coye, how are you feeling?
Feeling overwhelmed.
Does this happen to you a lot in the real world?
Yeah, it does.
Hey guys, welcome to Little Black Bird 91. Listen, we're talking to you guys about Love Island USA. Yes, I finally got a link, so we're going to break it all the way down. But let me just say this now. Listen, Coye, Jana, listen, you know me and body language. I like to break certain things down. Now, this guy is 6'8", chocolate, handsome, bearded up, good teeth, good hair, looking just, you know, like just looking hench. Let me not say gorilla, you know what I mean? And Jana, beautiful woman. Oh my gosh, she's just excelente. Like when you see her, spicy. And I'll show you who they are in a minute. But let me just say this now. The first episode is absolute carnage. Absolute madness. Bombshell on the first episode. Are you crazy, blood? Bombshell on the first episode. Are you crazy, blood? And I'm going to get into that in a second or two. But first and foremost, do me a massive favor. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, click on the bell button for notification on uploads. We appreciate you guys to lock, loaded. I'm going to try and catch up to all 4 episodes as quickly as possible. Because I'm going to give you the Love Island content this year, but I'm going to give it to you in a different way because I want to talk to you about the art of seduction in a lot of these situations, okay? So, listen, let's get into this. I don't want to waste much time, okay? Because I want to take you straight to Coye and Jenna's conversation because there were some interesting things that were happening within the spoken conversation, right? One of the things that were interesting for me is the fact that Coye, the gentleman who is 6'8", I mean, he is a mountain, my God, a handsome brother too, okay? His conversation with Jenna was quite interesting, and I'll tell you why. Because things were said that I always tell you guys, gotta be very careful what you say. Mean what you say, and say what you mean. You know what I'm saying to you, all right? Now, look at this beautiful couple here, okay? Very, very beautiful. Let me just put this here so you can see this, right? Very, very beautiful couple. Spicy, chocolate, just, mwah. Look at this.
I don't make you, like, nervous, that's why.
No, you don't make me nervous.
I don't make you nervous?
I mean, you're beautiful.
Thank
Right,
you.
you know what I'm saying?
You don't make me nervous either. So.
Now let's pause it right there, because first and foremost, this is warfare. Old girl said, I don't make you nervous. She was pissed. She wasn't, not gonna say pissed. She was a little bit like, what? I don't make you nervous. Why? Because you're used to guys making me nervous because you're so beautiful. But don't just rely on your beauty all the time, my darling. He's 6'8" and probably gets a lot of women like you who come towards him. Now, this is really interesting. Because then she said she's not nervous. You heard that, right? She said, I'm not nervous. Right? But watch what's going to happen a little bit later on because she going to tell us a different story. And I always say this in a game of power because when she was asking him if he was nervous or not, it was an indication of where her power lied. She was trying to assess herself. I don't make you nervous? Like, because you're used to, obviously, guys being on a nervous thing when they see you, right? Then you have a little bit of power in the scenario. You're not used to being on the other end. But let me see what happens here, darling. Yeah? Listen to this.
That was good.
You seem natural. Like, I can just talk to you, have a whole conversation.
Don't you love it? No, you do make me a little nervous, though. But,
real?
like, in a good way.
Oh, in a good way.
And I never...
Oh, wait, hold on. So darling. So wait. He does make you nervous now. Were you hoping that you were going to have a little honest moment where you both said you're a little bit nervous when you see each other? It ain't going to work like that because the brother's not going to be open to it because his main issue is trust issues. Okay? His main issue is trust issues. That's what he has a problem with. And you see... when people have trust issues, right, the way that they operate in the dating game, and I know I'm still learning how to grow out of that space of attachment issues. We talk about attachment around here a lot, okay? Dismissive avoidant, anxious, and fearful avoidant. Dismissive means they dismiss emotions. Anxious people means they lean into their emotions and try to hold on and control. And then fearful avoidants do a bit of both. You lean in, they want to go the opposite way. You lean out, they're chasing you, right? Their inability to hold good boundaries and tell you actually how they actually feel. That's a story for another day. But either way, trust issues is a problem, right? Trust issues is always going to be a problem. And it's going to be a problem because in reality, what's actually going to happen is that in the relationship, and I'll probably turn this light away a little bit, just a little bit there, so it's a bit bright. In reality, what's going to happen is that you're going to find out that this gentleman is going to keep you at arm's length. Okay, he's going to keep her at arm's length. So watch his body language here, because you know I love a little bit on it. Look at his body language. Open postured, arms on the back, trying to play like he's cool, like I've got everything going with me. I'm good. I'm nice. But I want you to see something, what we call an emotional leak. And I mean, before I go on there, an emotional leak meaning that you show your emotions in another way. You leak your emotions. You may not think you're doing it, but there's a body language that you're doing. And I noticed with him that no matter how cool he seemed on the top, there was something he was doing on the bottom. Okay, all right. I don't know if he'll show in a second or two. Let's see.
Sounds like a compliment.
Damn,
Take
okay.
that, yeah.
I appreciate that.
It seems like we have like the same mindset the same like passions and the same.
Now we're going to talk about Jana in a second or two because in episode 2, I watched a bit of episode 2. She was getting me stressed a little bit, right? Wait, hold on. Let me get if I can get the thing for you. And the conversation between her and him and Jana, right? His body language. He was tapping his foot, and I was like, why is he tapping his foot so much? Because he's nervous. Right? See, and a lot of times, of course, he wants to play the cool character, like, I'm mad cool, the leaning, I'm real easy, I'm real good. Look, I got it. Here we go. Look, watch your foot. Watch your foot. Look what's on the foot. Look at the foot. Look at the foot. Look at the foot. Foot be slapping that floor all the time, bro. And the reason why he's slapping the floor like that, because he actually is nervous. But he wants to play the role like he's really cool. Now, when we talk about the art of seduction, this is really powerful, right? In the art of seduction, I would say he's more of a kind of like the star kind of look, right? But he probably end up playing the coquette. Now, if you don't know about this, the star art of seduction is they are intriguing their target by being real, yet they are mysterious. What that means is they are he's 6'8", tall, dark skin, bearded up, good teeth, good looks, probably smells good as well. Okay, he is literally the epitome of what black women say they want in a man. Okay, the man's a giant and he's good looking too, right? That is essentially what we call the star. That is the description that women would describe as wanting a man, right? So if you put yourself and them, if they say aesthetically who they would choose, they're choosing him. He's a star. Now, the thing with the star is they represent escapism and fantasy and dream. And when a woman finally gets it, it's like, oh my God, that's why he had 3 women around him. He had 3 women around him. When a woman finally gets him, it's like, oh my God, I finally got the star. The problem with that is that if another star comes in, people can go after that other star. But the reality of the situation is, Jana's about to get sucked in. Because when I seen episode 2, and I knew it already because of the way she broke her own boundary, broke her own truth here. When she said, oh, I wasn't nervous, then said, actually, I am nervous. It's like you lied because you want to have power in a situation. And when I say power, I don't mean in a manipulative way, but almost in the sense of putting up a facade that you're more confident than you actually are. The reality of the situation is, when people do that, they oftentimes get played. Don't try to pretend you're more confident than you actually are. It just finishes you, right? Sometimes just don't say anything at all. You know what I'm saying to you? A fool babbles. Don't babble sometimes. Just don't say anything at all, right? But like I said, watch the foot tap again. Like, look at that foot go. Look at that foot. Yeah, he a little bit nervous. Don't worry. Look, he may be saying he's so cool, but he ain't that cool, bro. I'm telling you, man. He's a little bit nervous, and he felt some type of way. Now, I ain't got enough time to do the whole entire breakdown, but there was a lot more couples that were interesting. I want to tell, but let's talk about Cordell and Cordell and the other black couple, yeah, Cordell and hold on, is it am I on the right space? Okay, hold on, wrong place, guys. Sorry. I want to go to Cordell and Serena because that conversation that Cordell and Serena had, very painful conversation because old girls let us know that she's not really necessarily interested in him, and because she's not really interested in him, what ends up happening is she ends up questioning him on a mezzanine. I've got a little clip for you. Here we go. Okay.
Honestly, I don't know how to feel about Cordell yet. Like right now, like I'm just not feeling that.
So she's not feeling that instant spark. Now, Cordell, the gentleman, right? The guy, he is what we call a dandy. A dandy is like, you know, that Prince was a dandy, and what they are is that they flex with both the masculine and the feminine look. So they almost have an androgynous kind of look. Both men and women kind of want them because they kind of flex on both the masculine and the feminine on their looks, right? And they experiment with gender nonconformity, right? And so what ends up happening, their how do we call it, their experimentation and their conquering is not necessarily of women, it's of the institution, it is of the thought process, it's of I can show you that I can be above the rules, I don't have to play by the rules. And so you end up seeing that particular behavior where you see the mixing of the two. Now here they were having a conversation.
The mortgage
I don't know
usually
if you can
be
see
low,
it.
but that's because the utilities be high.
Okay, they were having a conversation, and she was questioning her, what do you want to be in 5 years? He said, what do you mean? And she said, what do you want to be in 5 years? He started telling her about what he wants to be an actor, this, that. And she was like, is that all? And I was like, yo, old girl tripping. First of all, you didn't even choose him. And I knew straight away, right? I think Serena is used to, of course, you know, Coye is a 6'8" kind of guy, but I think she wants a bit more of a masculine presence solely. I think she sees too much femininity in Cordell, although she said she liked him from the very start, right? And they were matching fashionably, both were in green. So what changed? Well, if you start having a conversation with somebody and if something starts changing, it's because the mindset that they carry, the thought process that they carry, the energy that they carry. So I think what she saw was something feminine in his energy, because I think he carries both masculine and feminine, playing the dandy seduction role. And I think she wasn't rocking with that, right? Because the dandy doesn't work for everybody. The style doesn't work for everybody. Everyone has different things that seduce them. And I don't know if that's what seduced her. I think she likes his fashion sense, but I don't know if she liked the dandy expression, which is, I feel like he flexed on both sides. Very, very pretty, hair done to it. Everything just seems to be well done, well kept, like a woman. Yet he's a man. And I'm not saying he's even gay. That's not what I'm saying at all. It's that he plays on that aspect. And that's an attractive thing. Prince was a very attractive man. Women wanted him. You know what I'm saying to you? Prince could take your girl blood. So don't ever like play and think that he's gay or anything. This is not it. It's just the fact that it's the type of seduction that he's playing with as well. So yeah, no, I was watching that and I was seeing it. But now let's quickly talk about the Bombshell, because baby, what the heck was going on? Okay, with Bombshell, who was out here talking to Kendall, was talking to this person, and the shock Bombshell when she chose old boy Rob. Hey, it was political, bro. Look at this. Let me show you.
Please come and stand up here with me. Liv, you can go claim your man.
Jeez. Now, I can't lie to you. Listen, you know me. I'm not really about the white girls. No offense to them. I think they're very pretty. But Liv is chef's kiss. Can't lie to you. Maybe, I don't know, maybe my old repressed feelings of my childhood about the blonde hair, blue eyes thing. I can't lie to you. But that girl is spicy. Liv? Oh, she's spicy. I can't lie to you. Still want to deal with my black women and black queens. I'm not going to lie to you. I can't really date the white women. No offense to them. But I'm just saying that girl is fine. Okay? Liv is fine. All types of succulent right there, bro. So obviously the whole situation with this situation with Liv and Rob's situation, right? I play a little bit more of the clip. You can see the body language. He didn't even want to hug her, because this brother didn't want to hug her because he liked the girl that he was with, which was Leah. Him and Leah really got on really, really well. They were like flexing, like they were like really, really cool. But Liv obviously started interacting with Rob, and the funny thing is that she didn't actually like Rob. Now, that's really sorry. The funny thing was that Rob wasn't showing her the energy that she wanted to see, because they had a conversation. They kind of disagreed a little bit, or they weren't really on the same page. They had a conversation after, which kind of was a little bit better. He apologized for his behavior, but it wasn't anything actually that was really signifying that she should choose him. If anything, it was Kendall. But she's like, Kendall's my usual type. I was like, oh no, sis. You out here playing games. You are out here playing games. You know? And I was like, nah, this is it. I was like, this is madness. You know what I'm saying to you? I was like, yeah, they're playing games. I'm not about that life, baby. But anyway, make sure you guys like, share, subscribe. Let me leave it there. I want to get my next episode done as well. Appreciate you guys. We'll see you again for the next video as well.